Hello there, folks. I'd like to introduce myself. I am Cliff Williams. I'm the current sitting Deputy Undersecretary to the Associate Junior Assistant Vice Managerial Overdirector of the Interdepartmental Subcommittee on Correctional Convict Escape Mitigation, Fugitive Reapprehension Coordination, Perimeter Breaching Tenant, and Unauthorized Exit Prevention Affairs in the Sovereign Daytona Correctional District. Before we begin, I would like to thank everybody for showing such support after the disappearance of my son, Quagmire. We are still looking for him, but we are determined to find him and refuse to give up hope. Now, for the matter at hand, I am here to share with you all available information regarding the recent escape from the Maxwell Federal Penitentiary. As a reminder, this investigation is ongoing and more information is becoming available to us every minute. The current situation is as follows. At the hour of 3 p.m. on April 20th, 3 convicts by the names of Gunter, Hammy, and Buzz detonated a large explosive device near the east wall of the Maxwell facility. In the following commotion, the convicts ran from the facility and to an idling short bus, in which they used the short bus to make their escape. Although we are unaware of how the explosives were obtained or who placed the bus, we are currently suspecting a third party which is assisting the convicts. In addition to the escape, these 3 convicts immediately began to broadcast their actions on a radio show. This same radio show is what led investigators to find, arrest, and convict these boys last fall. It is believed many of the events that have happened in the past year leading up to the arrest stemmed from defiance after Gunter was denied a radio license last spring. Although efforts have been made to shut down the broadcast, Gunter has still been able to continue broadcasting his pirate signal. Unfortunately, we are also unable to trace the exact location of a live, moving broadcast. But with the help of Chud Patel and the FBI, we are currently tracking their previous locations. Current knowledge suggests Gunter, Hammy, and Buzz are heading west through Ohio. We urge the public to avoid these persons at all costs as they are extremely dangerous. And finally, we must urge everybody to not tune in to K35 FM and definitely do not listen to the radio show live from the short bus.
This ain't your grandma's bus ride. Live from the short bus. This is K35 FM.
If this bus is a Rockin.
Breaker, this is Gunter on the Rockin Express, calling a clown car out of Daytona on the I-95. We got to double back down the mountain pass after running into a bear trap, so let's get started on road trip week and let's get it rockin'.
A dually diesel pulling hard with a horse trailer in tow. Montana side of Sweetgrass and I'm headed home. Trophy buckles and whiskey bottles and a worn out saddle horn. Bareback riders and team ropers a husking tater corn. Well, the roads get better every time I cross north of 49. I tip my hat and it's good to be back across the medicine line. Hurting Albertan with nothing more to lose. Too much oil money, not enough booze. East of the Rockies and west of the rest. I do my best to do my damnedest, and that's just about all I guess.
Breaker, rockin' bus, still hauling the clown car. We lost the state troopers about 5 miles back, just coming out of the mountain pass. We're looking at clear skies, smooth shoulders, and rolling rims all the way down. We're going to be hitting up the I-67 all the way over to Idaho so we can get rockin' all the way over to the hideout. We got a little ways to go, and I'm pretty sure we just saw a Bigfoot.
Well, them windy BC mountain passes finally flattened out. Hairpin turns and PST got my heart
Idaho, land of the big potato. We're down here rocking out. We just got off the I-67 and we did double back and tried to pick up the Sasquatch. Turned out just a really big hairy guy from Appalachia doing some road tripping. So we picked him up and now he's rocking.
Well, Saskabush is pretty, yep, she's pretty flat. Lord knows I'm a prairie boy, so I'm pretty used to that. But farmers facing off with gophers, man, it ain't the same as being home at the Saddle Dome for the orders at the Flames. Well, the roads get better every time I cross that Saskatchewan line, and I tip my hat and it's good to be back on Mountain Standard Time. Hurtin' Albertan with nothing more to lose, too much oil money, never enough booze. East of the Rockies and west of the rest, do my best to do my damnedest, and that's just about all I guess.
Big Hairy Frank sure was rocking. He said he actually knew a Sasquatch and he was raised by him, but we dropped him off down at the local Denny's so we could get a steak and eggs, and we're going to keep on going through East Carolina now down on the 976. So we got to keep on rocking, keep on going, and we're going to be there in no time. What's up, everybody? I hope y'all been rocking on road trip week, and I hope everybody had a good rest at our last break down at the Denny's when we dropped off Big Hairy Frank. He actually used to live with the Sasquatch, which is crazy. Now, I hope you guys are good at holding it in, because our next stop's not going to be for a long while when we go check out the biggest ball of twine in the world. It's so big you can see it from space, and it's not going to be for 12 hours in Cocker City, Kansas. So we got to get going, because we're going to get eastbound and down to that big ball of twine.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch no bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch our bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on, he's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you've got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm east bound up, watch old bandit run.
Wow, that big ball of twine really was something. I can't believe it took the ancient Carolinians 500 years to build something that big. That's really rockin'. Now, our next stop's gonna be going to the big state of Texas. And after that, we're gonna be hitting up to the hideout. And speaking of big, I wanna give a special shout out to my guy, Davis. I haven't seen him since I got locked up, and being on the run, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see him again. So hey Davis, this next one's for you.
Southern nights. Have you ever felt a southern night? Free as a breeze, not to mention the trees, whistling tunes that you know and love so. Southern nights, just as good even when closed your eyes. I apologize to anyone who can truly say that he has found a better way. Southern skies, have you ever noticed southern skies? Well, its precious beauty lies just beyond the eye. It goes running through the soul like the stories told of old. Old man, he and his dog that walked the old land. Every flower touched his cold hand as he slowly walked by, weeping willows cry for joy. Joy feels so good. It feels so good. It's frightening. Wish I could stop this world from fighting. Mystery like this and many others in the trees, glow in the night in the southern sky. Southern nights, they feel so good. It's a frightening. Wish I could stop this world from fighting. Down, 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 down,
Hi there, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you?
Alright, can we get 3 Happy Meals, one with an extra toy? Can we get a root beer, a cream soda,
Alright, anything else?
and an apple juice?
Alright, I got 3 Happy Meals, extra toy, a large root beer, cream soda, and an apple juice. Is that everything for you?
Yeah, that'll be everything.
Alright, dear, please pull up.
Hi there.
Hello.
Oh my god, is that Gunter?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
Gunter.
my god, I love the show, man. Yeah, it's awesome.
No, good to meet you. I'm glad you're a fan.
Oh, please say the line.
Alright. It's a rockin'.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yeah, you are rocking.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Alright, Gunter, you guys are the best. You're like my heroes. Anyway, here's your Happy Meals. Have a good day.
Alright, thanks for the Happy Meals. You guys have a good one. Alright guys, we got our Happy Meals and now it's time to get rockin' and rollin' with one more banger for the night. And we're gonna head off to Nevada so we can get off to the hideout. So we're gonna see you from the hideout where we're still gonna be streaming from the short bus from a classified location. So keep on rockin' and we'll see you there.
I've got to run to keep from high, and I'm bound to keep on riding. I've got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. I don't own the clothes I'm wearing, and the road goes on forever. And I've got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. I'm going past the point of carrying some old bed I'll soon be sharing, and I've got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. No, I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. No, I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight rider. No, I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the
And there you have it, folks. After their escape from the Maxwell Detention Center, Gunter, Hammy, and Buzz drove cross-country to hide out in the Nevada desert. What awaits for the...
Hey Buzz, you really gotta stop doing that whole narration thing. It's getting a little weird.
All right, sorry, Gunter.